Okay. Time for something a little more relaxed. Hope you enjoy watching. This is probably one of my favorite games in the world. I put thousands and thousands of hours into this game. To be honest with you, I'd say probably around 5,000 or 6,000 hours. 5,000. Call it 5,000. Love this game so much. Here's my ship. Its name is Golden Paradise. Its ID number is WD-40. I have a feeling only my friends are really going to have an appreciation for that. But yeah.
Core Dynamics,
WD-40.
Romeo Zulu. Please check your speed on approach to this facility.
Okay, so let's see what I'm doing right now. We got any missions going. Alright. Just some money coming my way. Not a whole lot. Okay, I guess I should look for a mission. I have to talk. 10 kilometers. Okay, I gotta get closer. I gotta be within 7.5 kilometers in order to make a docking request. Otherwise they won't. They'll say you need to get closer. This is actually a fair-sized station. It doesn't look that big, but I mean, I'm 8 kilometers away. It's huge. Like, one of those triangular pedals is probably like 10 times the size of my ship. And every single one of those lights is a window. You're looking at like multiple cities just on the front. Close enough for docking.
Access authorized. Clear to land at docking bay 40.
And the station is rotating, not me. Just so you know.
Landing gear deployed.
Kind of a weird docking, but whatever. I've been flying a lot of smaller ships lately. The weight of the ship actually caught me off guard. Kind of overshot that a little bit. Missions. Actually, this is a pretty good one. Assassinate this pirate right here. Sidek. Alright. enough. Make sure I'm outfitted for fighting. Looks that way. I've got my lasers on the front. 2D, 2F, 1F, 1F. These should be gimbaled, to be honest with you. All of these should be gimbaled. It's nice having the turrets, so makes things a little bit easier. I don't need anything here. We'll take care of this guy. So basically what I have to do is jump to the next system. And then I have to scan the nav beacon, and that'll give me a general location. Now, I'm carrying cargo.
Engage from landing pad.
So there's a good chance that I can provoke this pirate to try and interdict me, at which point I will allow it and then kill him. Before I go, I'm going to give you a little perspective on the scale of this game. Now, you can see every little window there. That's like an entire...
Scan detected.
It's not just small windows. You can see them down there too. On the inside panel. See, there's a panel there. There's actually windows in there. Okay, so this ship that I'm flying is approximately 150 meters long. Like, just for a little bit of scale. Let me stop here. Hopefully that'll be alright. My ship is the biggest ship you can get, right? And that's not a brag. This station is so big, so incredibly big. Like those rings on the outside, there's like probably about a population of 3 million on this space station, if not more. Like that's like a quarter of our planet just on a space station. It's huge, absolutely massive. You can't even, it's even hard to see my ship. And it really is. It's 150 meters long. Has a fighter bay in the bottom of it, right there. Here, let me slow this down a little. That's a fighter bay. That compartment right there, and that is what do they call it? Cargo scoop. I think that's a cargo scoop. Where's the LTV? Anyway, yeah, fighter bay on the bottom. This is actually supposed to be like that. I parked really, really close. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at this. Check this out. This is the cockpit. I I can have other players in the cockpit with me, and they can control the turrets, which is really, really cool. But honestly, you're better off having somebody else in their own ship fighting with you. It just makes more sense. Double your damage. But yeah, you can like have friends in your ship, and they can fly your fighter for you. And the fighter is like probably like half the size of a jet. It's like mostly cockpit. But the only reason it's not the same size as a jet is because it doesn't need all those aerodynamics and the wings and all that shit. So it's just a cockpit with an engine on the back and like a place for guns. You know? Anyway, huge ship, giant station, absolutely giant. Whoa. Alright, so back to the mission. That alarm going off, just proximity warning. It's not a big deal. I got shields. You just sort of bounce off stuff a little bit. I mean, I could destroy myself, don't get me wrong. But, you know, just tapping stuff and bumping into it, it's not a big deal though. Robin's racing. There's all sorts of different stations. This one's pretty cool. I like it. It's cool. It makes sense. And on those rings on the inside, it's rotating, right? So there's gravity. Well, there's centrifugal force holding everybody down and simulating gravity. So that's why those space stations rotate like that. Anyway, all right, let's have a little peek here. I don't know what that's all about. Why did I... What's here? G5 star. There doesn't seem to be anything. There's no population. It's just one star. Nothing substantial. What's the tag? It's probably Paynite. You know what? It's probably for Paynite. I need Paynite for a mission. Tags. Never been there. Anyway, I don't know what's going on there. I don't need that. These are all visitable stars. There's no joke, like every single one of them, even as I'm backing up here, every single star. We've passed like thousands and thousands. There's approximately 4.8 billion stars in this game. All with planets and anomalies and all sorts of things to explore. No, there's a certain portion of that that is habitable, or not, that's the wrong word, is habited within what we call the bubble. And this is it here. Each one of those different colors is a faction, and they own these places, and people fight for it. Now, you don't necessarily have to fight people specifically for it. You can just do missions in certain areas and increase your influence in those areas without even lifting a single gun. But yeah, 4.8 billion stars. No joke. I could go here and go zoom in. Watch this. Just wait for it. Come on. I know how many stars are here. Oh, I know what the problem is. This is what the center of the galaxy actually looks like, bud. The stars are so close together. It's just, what the hell? They're like 1 light year apart. Yeah, these two stars aren't even. Each one of these squares is a light year, right? And I can visit any one of these stars. I mean, any one of them, and it's a solar system, 100% fully generated. Amazing. I actually traveled 22,000 light years to this spot right here from the bubble, which is over here. It took me a real life week to get there by flying. All these tags are jumps that I took along the way, but it was like 1,100 jumps or something like that. I think it was a little more than that for whatever reason, but yeah, like 1,100 jumps, and it took me almost a week to get it complete. This game is everything to me. Anyway, so give you a little perspective on that, and we'll do this mission here. So just plot a course, bop, boom.
Flight assist on.
Floated like 91 kilometers from the station. Alright,
Frameshift drive charging.
lock onto target,
Frameshift drive charging.
find myself with a destination. That's the star there. And what you do is your drive locks onto the star. Because it's such a large energy source, it's able to lock onto it. And you jump there. Not too shabby. A little bit of hyperspace. And those are stars, passing them. Those actually are stars that we passed along the way.
Fuel scoping. Fuel complete.
All fueled up. You can scoop the hydrogen from the stars to refuel. You have to equip the item. Okay, so there's an enemy here. Let's see if we can already see him. And look at that, perfect. Sometimes you have to scan for them. some missions they just know where they are. Circumstantial, obviously. A level 1 threat, that's not so bad. I was going a little faster, so I had to fly around a little bit so I could slow down. You gotta be careful when you're flying at light speed. More than light speed. At this point, not anymore, but... Alright, let's see here. Napalm Junkie. So these three are probably a convoy of some sort, and this guy over here, hanging around in the back, is probably a pirate looking for some goodies. Hey, buddy. Just gonna give you a little scan. Yeah, hi. Yeah, he's my dude. You're my target. Sorry, buddy.
Incoming mission critical message. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Do I have limpets? No. Anything good here? Tempered alloys. Oh, shielding sensors, I want that.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Cannot comply. Cargo scoop deployed.
Don't ask me what just happened there. And that alarm just telling me that I'm going too fast to scoop the item up, it'll blow up on contact. As long as you're going under 40 meters a second, you're fine. Normally I would just have robots to do this, but I forgot to pick them up. Send limpet drones out to take care of it. You just scoop it up and put it in your cargo bay. Crystal shards. Alright, let's get out of here.
Cargo scanner retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Flight assist on. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, just go back and get my reward.
Ready to engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Oopsie. Not really what I wanted, but it's just as easy. Reeves Orbital.
Core Dynamics Mike Romeo Zulu. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
Oh shit.
You are not authorized to be in
What?
this area. Leave
I
immediately.
submitted a document request.
Scan detected.
What the hell? Okay, so okay, so what happened there is if you don't submit a docking request, it's kind of a big deal. They don't like that. It's considered trespassing. I got a fine It's fine, I'll just pay it, but what the hell? I definitely requested a docking.
Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 02.
Pretty stupid of me. I don't know how I didn't notice. I was just too busy talking. Son of a bitch, eh? Oh well.
Ensure you have received authorization before entering the Double Air warnings. We don't have access to the
My bad.
Landing gear deployed.
I kind of like docking like that anyway.
Contact to perform landing checklist. Good to have you with us, Commander.
Not gonna lie, I feel good about that.
Incoming message.
Okay, get my money. I mean, I suppose I could just... Oh, jeez. I have to pee. Just 1 sec. My apologies. I am back. I am here. I was hoping we could find a... There, right there. Liberate 3 bootleg lookers. This is a surface retrieval. It's the one time you actually get to leave your ship. It's kind of nice. Make sure I have. Equip my pilot. I'm paying him. He may as well be on there. And did that mission. That's fine. Let's find out where we're going. Reeves Orbital. That's where we are. Kojumbaya. All right. It's 1 jump. No problem. Check my... Make sure I have a planetary vehicle, and I don't. Wow, I don't have one equipped. It's a good thing I checked. Rescue limpet. No, we don't need that right now. Browse. Planetary vehicle hangars. Planetary vehicle. And put the vehicle in the bay. So I bought the bay and then I put the vehicle in the bay, and now we're gonna go do that mission. I'm gonna land on a planet.
Disengage from landing pad. Exit the station quickly and
Landing
safely.
gear retracted.
In order to sustain traffic flows, you will follow standard operating procedures and request documentation before entering the starport.
Did you see that? There's a ship right beside me. Trying to squeeze in there.
Flight assist off. Frameshift drive charging.
Jambaya. So yeah, we're gonna go land on a planet. That's kind of cool. Ooh, and I have never been here, so you get to see me scan it. We're gonna scan all of these planets.
Disengaged.
So just do one of these. Send out a scan. Start scanning planets. Let's go for the gas giants first. Beauty. You don't have to stay in there very long. Just the, I don't take my time doing this part. Hopefully there's none behind that. Wow. .5 Earth masses. Pretty big. Hydrogen and helium atmosphere. Its orbital period is 4,000 days. Shows the periapsis, the orbital inclination, orbital eccentricity, everything, man. It's got everything. Axial tilt, rotational period. Man, whatever. Love it. Alright. So there's a couple more gas giants, maybe just one more. Alright, almost behind this star. And I'd have to move so I can scan it. You can physically scan shit. You can physically scan these. yourself. Like you can go to the planet and actually scan it, but it takes a lot of time. However, the rewards are much higher because the scan is more thorough. There's more information that you get from the scan when you're right there, which makes sense. Totally makes sense. I love it. And here we go. We'll just quickly scan all of these. There we go. And along this bar on the bottom, these are all like the signals you get back. This planet is an icy body. All of the frequencies on this band that are in this location will be rocky, icy worlds. And just like over here on this side, these are always gas giants. You know, almost stars. So close. Yeah, the higher up this spectrum you go, the bigger it is, I find. Smaller planets are down here, and then asteroid belts. This is like small planets and like moons and stuff. And then right here, this is all like asteroid belts and stuff. And that doesn't include rings on planets, because that does not show up in the scan from here. However, if you go to the planets and scan them yourself, if you go there and scan it yourself, you can scan the rings as well. And quite often there's like mineral extraction locations, and I usually tag them up for later. Excuse me, if it's something I want. I'm not interested in aluminum. You know, we're looking at the finer metals: gold, silver, platinum is crazy expensive. Should only be a few more. I'm taking a little longer because I'm talking, but there we go. Let's just buckle down.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, I found my mission objective. This is also the other way you can find your mission objectives. I'll tag this planet. That's the one I have to go to. You can also scan other ways for it. I say you just go to the beacon next to the star, and it has all the system information on there. You can just download it, but you won't get very much money for that, because people will pay for the exploration data. Especially for like mineral extraction sites and for military purposes. Habitable planets give you really big returns. For military purposes. So it's not really something I do very much. I try to stay away from that stuff. I have tried to get my combat rank up a little bit, but I'm not really interested in that. I just want to be out here and exploring and doing missions and stuff. I recently ran into a couple of people And we make wings once in a while. That's kind of fun. I'm not used to playing this game with other people. It's so huge that you just don't run into people. There's thousands of players all over the world, but you don't run into them because there's 4.8 billion stars. So you don't run into people. It's so rare, and I really do mean it. It's so rare. I'm pretty convinced that there's more than one server, if you know what I mean. Like, of course there's more than one server, but I feel like they separate people, you know. Like, you could be in the same system as somebody else and not necessarily see them, you know. The correct term is instance. They're not in the same instance. Same solar system, different instance. Anyway, super boring stuff. We're almost here. Nice little cluster of matter over here. That planet does have rings. It's just really, or does it? No? No, it doesn't. I thought it had like really thin rings. Hopefully we're on the light side of the planet. I guess it doesn't really matter. We got night vision. Okay. That should be our location. Yep. Crash site.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now this search zone's gonna move. This is an approximation of where it is. It's just a faint signal. When I get closer, I'll be able to define that a little more accurately. Just get nice and low. That line that you're seeing that I'm really close to, that's anywhere below that line is you're no longer in orbit. You're like landing. There's a gliding mode that you'll enter. You'll see. Right here. Nice, nice. It's gonna move again. 0.07 Gs, but it's a heavy ship, so I still have to be careful.
Landing gear deployed.
200 meters above the surface. 150. 100 meters. 50 meters. That looks pretty good. There's such low gravity, I can just turn the flight assist off. And it will just land for you. Here we go. I love doing this because it actually gives you a pretty good idea of how big the ship actually is. This is just like a little SUV. Oops. But it's like the size of a truck or a van. Like width and height. It's like about the size of a van. A good size van. And that is my ship. It's huge, buddy. I can't get over that. You'll probably hear me talk about it again, how big it is. You know, they say size doesn't matter, but I mean, it kind of does. Alright, so where's that mission target? I digress. And this thing drifts. And it flies, but not here. I'm too close to the ship. Alright, mission targets. There's one.
Cargo scanner deployed.
The red ones are mission targets. I never noticed that. There's only 3 of them I need. Look at the rocks right where I need to like get in there. That'll do.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
And that, my friend, is a planetary landing. And that almost concludes. We'll just take off from the planet.
Landing gear retracted.
Back to the station, and then the video is over. Destination is obscured.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Back to Rajido.
Disengaged.
Back to Reeves Orbital. Oops. Shit. I did that last time. Uh-oh. 40 seconds left. Thanks for watching.